Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you join my channel, you are one of my treasures. So I do kind of have a dual screen going on here. My monitor is mirroring my laptop. I usually use a different webcam on top of my monitor, but that was just giving issues right now. So I decided to just go with the laptop webcam. So everyone, welcome. You're probably gonna be hearing my phone from time to time here. So today we will just kind of have an open day to talk about any of the topics that we usually talk about on the live stream. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. So feel free to jump on the chat. Today, I've already done one video on my YouTube, and that was a video basically on the newest haul I got. On my haul, I did receive a, as you can see, this beautiful dress. It's black with flames on it down the side. Thank you for all those hearts. So, just welcome. Feel free to jump into the chat. And also other things I received, I was able to finish putting together. I think the only thing I really need are some fishnets, but that'll be my Black Canary costume for cosplay. It was fun to put together. And I think the premiere of when I use it will be now on once my OnlyFans gets approved, it'll probably be there. Then I will show it on my Patreon, then bring it onto YouTube. It was a fun piece to put together. Just kind of, find different items and put it together. It didn't cost me that much. On my channel, we do talk the 5 T's. We talk about transition. I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. We talk about triathlon. I like to participate in triathlon. We talk about, I like to teach different topics. One of my most current topics is I am leaving the Mormon Church because of many concerns, as I've been a member for about 30 years. And I am teaching the basic principles of it. This is like the rookie manual of it. Has 40 chapters. So if I do a chapter a week, it's a year's worth of content. So at least that's what I'm going to do. And along with breaking it down in the BITE model of authoritarian control and show how it lands in there. And then, everyone can decide what it shows when I put it down in there. Many people have done it. I'm doing it from my perspective because I was a convert. So I think it'll be a good way of showing my side of it. There are many people that have done it, and they're, lifelong members, and have, shown that they are, definitely landing to being a church with authoritarian control, which can almost lead up to saying that it may be a cult. But it is definitely a high demand organization, high demand religion. So I do want to, do that discussion. I have several people on my channel that have replied and said that they do want, maybe do a panel discussion. We can do it on StreamYard, which I have a membership to, so you can always do that. Also, I please ask you, if you like my channel, feel free to hit a like down below, leave a comment. Please subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing lately, so I would like to see it grow some more. I'm already working on maybe even doing merch for the channel. So it's been fantastic over the last week or so. We've steadily held at a like 1,000 to 1,100 views per day, or over 48 hours, I should say, because that's how the stats show. So that means we've been holding steady at about 400 to 500 per day. So it's been great. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you join me in here, you are one of my treasures. So as I was saying, the stream has been showing pretty consistent growth. We have a pretty good amount of subscribers, and we'll see how it will be going soon. Hello and welcome. We're on with Jules. Remember, you can always jump into the chat. So, like I said, we are slowly growing, and we, hope to see some more growth. Hopefully, we'll see some of our regulars jump in here, and we can start talking. And like I said, definitely been fun this week. Had, did my usual transition Tuesday. Last week I didn't do my usual Saturday live stream at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, as I was at a friend's party. I had a good time. Hey, Drace, how's it going? Glad to see you in here. Oh, cool. Just stay on as long as you can. Yeah, usually on Fridays I try to do 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time live stream. So, just kind of going over how the week's been. Had a good transition Tuesday. Actually, I had pretty good amount of views. We've had a good run on views this past week, and definitely grown the channel. I did just post earlier a video on my newest haul. So it'll probably be like one of the items I probably won't post it like until closer to Halloween. I am starting an OnlyFans. I'm just waiting for the approval. They keep saying that my ID keeps coming out blurred. So hopefully this next time around they approve it, and I will have the OnlyFans. I will also have my Patreon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always have fun. I made it very simple this week, because right now my transition's kind of like, it seems like the main thing I'm seeing is the breast growth, and feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. And it's not so much the entire breast, but just mainly the nipple area. So, but yeah, I'm feeling it. But I'm 22 weeks in. This week, on Tuesday, will be 23 weeks. So we'll be hitting 6 months. Yeah, but you know what? I think they're actually, this time around, they're doing it's doing such a better job because the first time I was already on finasteride, and the first nurse practitioner that did it out in Florida stated that she would use the finasteride uh, as my hormone, as my testosterone blocker, but that focuses mainly on uh, DHT blockage. But now that I'm on finasteride and spironolactone, it is going so much better. Um, you know, I used to use a breastplate on the videos. Now I am not using it anymore. So what you see is really me. So it's been nice. Um, you know, in 6 months, I'm probably the A cup between A and B. So I've been happy with the growth I've seen out here as opposed to what I was getting in Florida. Yeah, exactly. And I even questioned her. I asked her out there, I'm like, you're not going to put me on spironolactone? And she goes, no, it already seems like you're on the finasteride, which is a testosterone blocker, but it's a very focused testosterone blocker. It only blocks the testosterone that causes the male pattern baldness. So that's why all these um, programs like Keeps and Hims will give you finasteride and Rogaine. And I mean, the reason I got the finasteride um, was to focus on that male pattern baldness, which has worked really well. I'm surprised some of our other regulars haven't jumped on here, like Elena um, or Ryuki. And I've heard from him a couple of times this week, though. Hello and welcome to the stream. Remember, you're on with Jules, makes you one of my treasures. Yeah, I take both. Yeah, I take my Spiro in the morning, and I take the finasteride at night. Um, and the reason I do that was because it seemed like finasteride was, when I was taking it just itself, was giving me kind of an effect of being very tired or something. So I decided to take it at night, so that way I sleep better at night. And then I take 2 milligrams of the estradiol in the morning and two at night. But my next thing is I'm going to start focusing on, once I hit a year, I'm going to, when right now at this time, I want to start doing like facial hair removal. I want to start doing, some laser hair removal on my body. I might buy an IPL and, focus on doing some at home myself while doing some on, uh, like at a salon too. I know my insurance will pay for some of it. So, and just keep looking, because hopefully one of those will be the approval for my OnlyFans, which I'm excited to. I gotcha. I gotcha. I got a lot of cute outfits this week. Like I said, I got this nice dress. As you can see, it has flames down the side. I love it. I was always into, tricking out cars. You know how that's a common paint job. I noticed that in the last few years, the 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 car, people that paint cars, when they do paint them with flame jobs nowadays, they make the flames look more realistic. That's what I loved about this dress. It is very nice. So I like it. I actually finished a Black Canary costume with my haul. So that's probably what I'll do for Halloween. I'll probably, around Halloween time, we'll post the Black Canary costume on here. But once I get approved on my OnlyFans, it'll be shown on there. Probably for my premiere video on there. Just kind of, since that's a membership, I figured give them a little uh, preview. Also, I have my new Patreon, so that's been cool. I have 2 patrons on there. Sensible Sam, just I give them a shout out because they are actually, it's Sensible Sam and Nicole Jera, I believe. Are my patrons? Yes, they are. And so they're on my gems level. Um, it's great to have them there. And then any part of what they're paying is going, 20% is going to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. Whenever, like if this channel ever gets monetized, it'll be the same thing. 20, like if we're doing a chat and we get super chats in, 20% will go to the resource center. So, and then the rest will be going to upgrading equipment to have a better channel. And I'm like, I'm considering, I'm continuing on all my usual. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna give it till the end of Sunday. So far, I've got 100% on it. I did put a survey on my YouTube site asking if people wanted the transition Tuesday videos to go live stream, where we can just all talk about transition if you are transitioning. So we could all talk about how we are doing on it. So if you haven't already responded to this survey, please go ahead. And I think that'll be cool to know what people prefer. That way, we can see, change the channel. I want this channel tailored to my treasures out there. I have found that a lot of topics are starting to get more hits. This week I was maintaining about 1,100 views for 48 hours, and that was because of like topics. Just I know the one that was big was talking about, you know, new friends that I made in the community, in the LGBTQ community last week. I know another big one that will make about 400 hits will be is usually my high demand religion um, videos. You know, so I'm kind of starting to find where the topics are that people will watch, and definitely um, continue to put a lot of interest into them. And so I want to make sure that I am using those uh, statistics and observations to grow the channel. I'm also, always up to getting recommendations of, any new topics that you guys may suggest. So please, always, please leave, comments down below and suggest anything that, would work for the channel. Um, I think, we're definitely starting to see that people are watching it. Right now I'm looking at the analytics page of the channel. Hello and welcome to. Well, have a good one, Andres. Thank you for jumping on here. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. Hope to see you later on during the weekend. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time is our Saturday stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Just remember, whenever you are on my channel, whether you're new to the channel or you're a subscriber, you are one of my treasures. Everyone is considered a treasure on here. The channel, we do call it Area 5T1. We talk about the 5 Ts, talk about transition. I am a 54-year-old transgender woman. Talk about triathlon that I like to participate in. I like to teach different topics, show different trends, like my new dress here, and different tips. Tips can go along, certain makeup tips. It can be certain fashion tips. It can also be any type of in preparation tips, because I do some videos on preparing for natural disaster. I have not done one of those in a while, but we may be doing one soon. Actually, we are currently sitting at, let's see, I'm going to look at this numbers right now. This morning we were sitting at 237 subscribers. Once we hit 55, I've got something that would help anybody prepare for any type of situation where they would need be prepared for. It they would um, could prepare. And I do have a nice little backpack with a first aid kit that is completely supplied. Um, it's an individual first aid kit, but it is well supplied. Um, so um, once we hit 255, that's the goal. Um, I like doing little giveaways just to thank everybody for watching the channel and subscribing. It helps us grow, helps grow the algorithm, and everybody, we can just help, just have a good time, communicate with each other, and spread the word, and help each other in transition or as part of the family, the LGBTQIA family. And everybody here is welcome, whether you're LGBTQIA or not. You're welcome here. Just not we can talk objectively, subjectively, but it is not a place to spread hate. It is just a place to come and talk about our daily lives. So right now, I had Trace in here, but I believe that he had to go back to work. So I believe in here by myself. Some of the things we have coming for this weekend, late probably after this video, I am going to sit down and read the next chapter in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Gospel Principles book, and do the next video on my High Demand Religion video series. The reason I'm doing the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is because I was a convert to it. I am probably, I shouldn't say I'm probably, I am going to resign from the church for many reasons. First of all, I have not gone to church. It's going to be close to 4 years now, if not 5. So it's no longer for me for many reasons. I know since, I've been transitioning, I know that's going to be a big problem. I have not gone to church. I know recently I did watch a video here on YouTube where they did allow a transgender female join the church, yet the transgender woman had already transitioned before joining the church. Now, me, I'm already a member and transitioning. That's where they will probably take it differently, because I do have priesthood. So it'll be a whole different story. Hello and welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you are on the channel, you're one of my treasures. Whether you're a subscriber or just visiting, welcome, and you're a treasure. Feel free to jump into the chat box. Hello, welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on here, you're a treasure. So feel free to jump into the chat box. I had Drace here earlier. I had to go back to work. They were on lunch. So right now, I believe it was just me. So feel free to jump in and, add your 2 cents worth. Like I was saying, I'm still doing my series on high demand religions. I'm going on week 3. Actually, I've done 3 weeks. I've done going on week 4. Of course, that book alone is 40 chapters, and will um, it will extend further than that. It'll probably be more than 2 years worth of material, because that will expand more. This is just the basics of what you learn when you're 1 to 2 years in. So I am still learning a lot of stuff. I'm gonna read a bunch of stuff, so that'll be one part of my teaching and tips part. And the reason I want to do that is kind of show why I went in. Then I want to show my deconstruction, and also I want to make sure people have their eyes open before they join. So please, if you have been a member of the church or any church that was high demand and you've deconstructed and are leaving, or have left, please get in contact with me. I always want to do a live stream like I am doing now, and we can talk high demand religions, and we can talk different, compare and contrast. We can talk about, why each of us left, and what we found that was good about it, what was bad about it. Just like I'm saying, pros and cons, because I can still say a lot of good things about about it, and then there's always their cons. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you are in here, you are a treasure, whether you're a subscriber or a new viewer. Always feel free to comment down below, jump into the chat box, hit a like, subscribe. As I was stating earlier, I also want to be thankful for everyone that has subscribed to the channel lately. It has helped the channel grow to 237 subscribers. We each week are getting a good amount of subs, and that's what I want to see. It helps all of us to communicate with each other and grow. Whether depending on what which topic you like to talk about. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on here, you are a treasure. Whether you're a new subscriber, a subscriber, or a new viewer, feel free to jump into the chat box, and we can talk. We talk about the 5 T's here. We talk about transition, triathlon, teaching, trends, and tips. This week has been overall a good week. I've done a couple videos on different hauls, you could say different trends I've done. I did receive everything for making my my Black Canary costume. So next time I have to do like if I would need to go to like any type of costume party, or go to like a Comic-Con or whatever, I can do Black Canary, and it's more of the variant, what you see in the comic books, where she wears a black bodysuit. I will probably get some purple leggings because I have seen some variants that use that. Also, um, instead of a purple crop top jacket, I got a black one. Just went all black. I did get fingerless gloves in black. So I had fun with it. The thing about cosplay is whatever costume you're doing, you can add your own touch to it. Uh, so that was fun. Maybe my next one, what I will do is um, maybe play with the Harley Quinn one and try to figure out what the best Harley Quinn costume would be. Like I said, it's just a good time because you can find ways of doing them for cheap. I bought all my stuff online. I got a great price on it, and sure enough, it turned out fabulous. I do have boots for it. They're not knee-high boots with like buckles on them, which what I see as them portrayed are actually portrayed in several different ways. So for now, I'm going to use my black uh, combat boots, tactical boots, if you want to call them, from when I worked emergency medical services. Um, and I just need to get some fishnet stockings. So go from there. But it came out fantastic. My Patreon, once it gets approved, they're going to see it first. And if it does get approved today, hopefully it'll be today, they will see it tomorrow. Oh, no, I mean, my OnlyFans will see it tomorrow as it is put together. My patrons will also see it, pictures of it tomorrow, as they, they do need get some bonuses due to their subscriptions, which I am grateful for both my patrons, Sensible Sam and Nicole Jera. They, they their subscriptions are helping me send donations to the Transgender Resource Center in New Mexico. Uh, right now, like the money they paid for last month is sitting in my account, but 20% of that will go to the resource center. And then the rest is going to be stuff to upgrade the computer so we can make the channel better. We can, do like dual monitors, the hub here. I wanted to get a better uh, Chromebox. This one didn't work when I got it, so I'll just turn around, buy another one, and go from there. The more and then the next thing will be we will make merch once the channel grows to where we can, we have enough subscribers. I'm already looking at doing merch, a merch website, so it'll be there for you, and maybe even before that. But once the channel hits 500, I can link it to the channel on YouTube. And same thing, whatever money comes to me from merch, 20% I'm sending it to the resource center. Merch will be, once I start it, it will be hoodies, t-shirts, and I may do hats. And then later on, probably cups, things that are practical. things that people like. I'm just looking at our stats. It looks like the last hour we've had a lot of viewers. Thank you, everybody. It's helping the numbers jump up again. So, you know, I am starting to find, what topics you guys like. Please always put it in the comments. What you guys want to talk about. It is always a good thing. So I can work on that. So what I'm going to do is probably go for another 20 minutes. I've had people jump in and out of here. I've only had one person talk in the chat box. So what can always happen is I'm going to go till the top, for the hour. And if nobody shows up by the top of the hour, I'm going to close out, and I will do my next video on high demand religions, and that'll be the one for this weekend. And then tomorrow we will meet here again with a stream on our usual Saturday stream at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, so we can just talk like tonight, as we try out on Friday nights to just talk life in general, wrap up our weeks. I know jumping on here at 4 p.m. is usually kind of a weird time because many people are having dinner with their families, stuff like that. Me, I live alone, so it's kind of easier to jump on at any time. So I understand. I have a good time though coming on here, because then even the live stream becomes another video in my video chat or my video stream. Hello, welcome to the. Someone didn't want to stay on here. Came on, went off real quick. Yeah, basically it'll be like another video. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you are on my stream, you are one of my treasures. Also, what I want to do is next couple of weeks, I do want to do a couple more videos on my preparedness video streams, not streams, but videos. What I want to do is kind of make a small list of certain stuff to have at home, like water and different supplies that are critical to have, and how to start building a supply up. This is one of the things I will say was kind of a pro about being a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They teach preparedness, but they also teach it to an extreme. I knew many families that had a year's worth of food at their house. They had extra clothing. They had it was nuts how much they had. You'd go and they wouldn't even call it a coffee table. They would call it like the living room table, because they don't drink coffee. It's one of their commandments or further revelation. And you'd open underneath it, and there would be like bags of rice. There would be freeze-dried fruits. There'd be all kinds of stuff that you could, when it's spoiled. Sometimes there's overdone. I knew someone that, yeah, he would go in every room in their house. There was a stockpile of boxes, and you could see what it said on the side, what there was in there, stuff like that. Me, I wouldn't mind having like 3 months worth. That's about it. I would do some MREs, maybe some food that doesn't spoil, like rice, beans, and they're easy to cook, but nothing more than that. But we will kind of, like I said, we can review that. Also, I would say always have stuff that's worth bartering. And when I say to have stuff that would be worth bartering, I know a lot of people always think about gold and silver, stuff like that. But in times of disaster and in certain times, money is not going to be the thing that, or something valuable like that's not the thing that's going to get you stuff, especially if banks are down, whatever. Um, and maybe they'll never come back up. There might be a collapse of the banks. I mean, you got to think of every possible scenario. So always have stuff to barter. I always think of what people would want. So uh, that's always put up there, kind of, and think, what do people want during times that they can't get it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on here, you are a treasure. Currently, it's just me. I know I can see someone else jumped on here, so feel free to jump into the chat. So right now, I've just been kind of talking, a lot of the things my channel is about. So feel free to jump into the chat. We can talk. If I don't get, someone, in the next 10 minutes, I will probably be exiting. I did have one person in here earlier. It's a regular, but the top of the hour, what I'm going to do is, if I don't have any other subs or visitors come in, I will probably be closing down, cook dinner, and then hello and welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are one of my treasures whenever you are in here. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure when you are in here. Feel free to jump into the chat. I had Drace on here earlier. We spoke for a little bit. Right now, there's been, I see that there's a couple other you in here. So feel free, chime in. We talk about the 5 T's on this channel: transition, triathlon, teaching trends and tips. I've been, one of the things I've been teaching lately is about high demand religions, high demand organizations, / cults. If you are a member of one and are trying to deconstruct and get out, we can always try to talk together. I am in the process of leaving a high demand religion, and so we can always talk. We can do a live stream all together if you want to do that. I've been asking people if they want to. um, to always contact me. Be a cool thing to do a kind of a live stream, a panel. Uh, so always remember to hit a like, subscribe down below. Um, you can always share this video with someone you know. Um, always remember, look through my channel. There's many. I just posted a new video on my newest haul. On my newest haul, I just created. I just finished getting all the items I needed to make a Black Canary costume. Once my OnlyFans is open, I will probably I'll be post my first OnlyFans video will be about that costume. So if you want to I'm just waiting pending approval on that. That's what I was just checking on my phone. The pending approval of my ID. I guess every time I kind of put it on there, it does come out a little blurred. So let's just hope for the best. On there, it'll be a lot of exclusive content. So I will show on there my premiere video will be introducing myself and showing how I put together my Black Canary costume. I think that would be a fun thing to do. So I'm gonna say about 5 more minutes. I don't get anybody in the chat box. I think we're gonna go from there. So what I am going to do is start with my close here. As always, on my channel, I do tell people, please be careful if you are transitioning. We are prescribed certain hormone replacement therapy, and it does have to be prescribed by a provider that knows what they are doing. I know in many places they're starting to restrict it, and it is hard to get. But please don't just get it from someone off the street. Find a reliable provider in your area that will prescribe it. And the reason is because you do have to be monitored as far as your blood levels, and what's going on in as far as your body, as far as your system. It's important. There can be some ill effects from it, and I wouldn't want any of my treasures getting hurt from getting someone else's prescription and start taking it. It can lead to a lot of serious complications. It can lead to blood clots. It can lead to even worse. Also, I always remind everybody that if you're ever in a crisis and need to speak to someone, please use 988. That is the new crisis line. It is a nationwide crisis line. I know this does show the state of New Mexico, just because that's where I work in the state of New Mexico. I am a nurse, and this is what we always advise our patients to use. The reason you would call the crisis line is if you're feeling sad, confused, or angry, you're worried about safety of someone you know. If you are a veteran and are having a crisis, you can dial 988 and then hit 1. They will help you and speak with you. If you're worried about drug or alcohol abuse, or just need someone to talk to, you don't have someone at this time and there's something you need to get off your chest, that's a good number to call. It's fantastic. I know when I do work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, when I do, have a vet that, says he's feeling down, depressed, or hopeless, or something like that, I will give him the one. We do have our own mental health department. I can always get someone on for them that day. If not, I will give them the number for the hospital mental health department, or give them this card. It is great to make sure people have the resources they need. Also, before getting on hormone replacement therapy, please do seek the help of a gender therapist. I did the same. They made sure I had the proper diagnoses. And I'm glad, because it helped me out a lot, realize who I am, and not just so I would, but that's who I was. So now I am, growing to who, transitioning to who I truly am, and I've been very, very happy since I've started. So I just want to wish everybody a good day. Have actually a good night. I do have one more video coming today. I have done one on my haul, where you can see obviously you can see my new dress here. It's black with a nice flame job on the side. I did show my I broke down my Black Canary costume, and then I also showed another hoodie that I got along with it. So please feel free to watch my video, and we will meet here again tomorrow. I say we because it's all of us. We are part of the Jewels Treasures family, the LGBTQIA family, or anybody that wants to join us. We don't judge anybody, so please join us. Do not come in here, though, to spread hate. We can be constructive. So thank you for being here. If you were, I know I kept seeing people click in and out, so I thank all of you. It does help spread the algorithm, and helps it grow. We've seen lots of growth this week, so please subscribe, like, comment down below, and have a good night.